So Christ on Infinite number 6, we're going to talk about today. I'm a little chilly. I got a solution for that. Now we're warmed up, let's get to the video. Welcome back to the channel. Guys, you gotta admit, that intro was pretty freaking awesome. I hope it was. But guys, if you haven't liking this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, as always, make sure you subscribe, because I always create decent content every day that you don't want to miss. And guys, today, I'm explaining issue number 6 of Christ on Infinite. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A lot of issues, guys, and we're halfway through. Only 6 more to go. But guys, the issue mostly opens up how the last issue ended. Not exactly, but the last issue ended the storyline off with pretty much the golden satellite that all the heroes came together and getting like blasted by the Antimatter, because the Antimatters noticed it now. So the heroes from Earth 1, Earth 2, which are the only Earths left, supposedly, are coming together to fight off this crisis. And Antimatter's like, nope, I'm gonna kill you before you can even make a plan. But guys, they pretty much get attacked at the satellite, right? And the issue opens up with Antimatter at his fortress, which we don't know where the fortress is, but we see him in full form. Like last issue, we finally saw his face, but see him in full costume. Guys, his costume is pretty damn cool, and we see him talking to the Psycho Pirate, granting him big powers, alright? Because Psycho Pirate has controlling stuff lately, but the Antimatter wants him to go beyond comprehension, control 3 different universes, which is a pretty big deal. And guys, it is revealed that not just 2 universes are alive now, there's actually 3 other ones. One of them is Earth X, the Freedom Fighters, alright? Now guys, during this, the Flash, he's still controlled by the Psycho Pirate, but he slowly gains powers back. He's slowly becoming more powerful, and he's gonna make a plan to save the universe. Now, it may get him killed, I don't know, most likely. So, the Antimatter is actually attacking that satellite with Antimatter energy. And notable heroes that show up is Wonder Woman, Martian Manhunter, Beast Boy, and Jay Garrick, another Flash. Now, Jay Garrick, he's one of my favorite Flash. He's probably my second, and Barry's my first, and Wally's my third. I know it's kind of controversial. A lot of people love Wally, but I put those other 2 above him. Now, they're pretty much trying to do everything they can to protect this satellite, because that's where all the heroes reside. And this satellite ends up getting destroyed, alright? No, the heroes do not die. They get away to the other Earths, like Earth 1, Earth 2, and going on missions to the other 3 Earths. But guys, in this part of the issue, you see Alexander Luthor, who, remember, he was from Earth 3, Alexander Luthor and Lois Lane's son, who survived the crime syndicate and the explosion of their Earth, pretty much Superman style. But guys, he goes to sacrifice himself to save the satellite, where Harbinger is like, nope, I'm not gonna let you do that. So she blasts him, and she decides to pretty much pay her dues. Because remember, she killed Moniter, the guy who pretty much saved her from her whole world getting destroyed. She was a little girl. He saved her, adopted her, and pretty much raised her. She pays him back by killing him. So she's like, okay, I gotta make up for this. I gotta save the universe. So she goes to do something. She flies off like Wonder Woman style. Or actually, we're not gonna compare her to Captain Marvel, because Captain Marvel sucks. But guys, so we see all the heroes looking at her in shock. They only know what she's doing. Then we shift to Earth X, where we see Steel, Starfire, Dr. Light, and Hawkman. And they're trying to save the Freedom Fighters and save this universe. But for some reason, the Freedom Fighters and all the citizens are hey into Antimatter energy. They're trying to kill themselves. So the heroes, well, Hawkman and them, are like, what's going on? And as the readers, we know that the Psycho Pirate is controlling them, and they're just heading toward their deaths. And that's what the Psycho Pirate is trying to do. Kill them off more faster so the heroes can't save them. Now, we shift to another Earth. So we see Katana, Jake Garrick, and Martian Manhunter. They're heading into this Earth, alright? And they see Blue Beetle. He's in his little ship, and he's heading into the Antimatter. He's about to kill himself because he's controlled by the Psycho Pirate, alright? And alongside him is the Question, one of my favorite characters, Captain Atom, and out of all people, Judomaster. I never thought I would see Judomaster in Crisis on Infinite, but he's here, alright? He's here. And he fights off against Katana Katana, and it's actually a pretty cool fight. You see a bunch of martial arts, like obviously Geomaster uses his judo, jujitsu, and Katana, she uses a sword trying to slash him. It's a cool fight scene, and the art is phenomenal, right? Now, Captain Atom versus Jay Garrick, that's not as cool, like that's just regular superpower versus superpower, but still, it's cool, still cool. Now, Martian Manhunter tries to stop that blue beetle ship from heading to the antimatter, or the antimatter, and ultimately, they do succeed. Like, they stop these heroes from doing it, but at the end, they're like, okay, you come with us, and they're still running into the antimatter, so the Psycho-Pirate still controls them. So, that's a dilemma in of itself. But guys, then we see all around the universes, the 5 universes, we see different heroes being controlled by Psycho-Pirate fighting off other heroes. Like Aquaman, he's fighting off against Aqualad, like, what's going on there? And then we also see Captain Marvel, Shazam. Guys, you wouldn't think I would do that intro where I do the Shazam. I would not do that if Shazam was if he was not even in this issue. Like, why would I not do that? But guys, so Shazam is in this issue. He's fighting off against Supergirl and Beast Boy. And yes, Beast Boy, he's just cracking jokes. He's not really doing anything. But Supergirl's actually doing blows. She's fighting off against Shazam. It's a cool fight scene. Then we also see Wonder Woman and Black Canary against the Marvel family, who's Shazam's family, and that they don't really stand a chance. I get they're powerful, but come on, they got Wonder Woman. And Black Canary actually does a solid job fighting off against them. So guys, throughout these scenes, we see like Harbinger, she's in the sky, like big form, like she's giant. And she's pretty much like a ghost, because she's just standing there. And all these heroes are like, what is she doing? And turns out she did something similar to what the Monitor did. She pretty much made her essence go into like this to fight off against the antimatter and push the antimatter farther away. So now all these 5 universes are safe. Psycho-Pirate's abilities, his like mind control is gone. So now they're all together, so that means more heroes against the anti-Monitor. But the bad thing about this, Harbinger is dead. Not Lila. Lila's still alive, just her powers are gone. She's just pretty much like a talking girl who goes to influence people now, which isn't really effective if you're trying to fight off antimatter, the end of the universe, and anti-Monitor. So yeah, she's pretty much useless now, but she made the ultimate sacrifice. Not as much as the Monitor, though. And we find her and Alexander Luthor on like this rock outside the 5 Earths, and they're like, what do we do? It's pretty much, we're at the calm of the storm now. The biggest stuff is going to happen next. And that's how we leave off the issue. Yeah, guys, I know. If you go in the comment section below and tell me, oh, there's also no thing Wildcat. Yeah, I know. Pretty much Wildcat, he was fighting off the antimatter, trying to save these people, and he died. Well, he didn't die, but he's very injured, and he's out of commission. Like, he can't even be a superhero anymore. So, Yolanda Perez comes the new Wildcat. Like, okay, I get that. That's actually how it ends off the issue, but I didn't really care about that, right? I get you're a Wildcat fan, but does it really matter in the context of the end of the universe, the antimatter, and the biggest crisis crossover in history? No. Alright guys, so that ends the issue, and tomorrow I'll be doing issue number 7. Well, I'll separate issue number 7, because issue number 7 is like double the size. So I'll have a video for part 1 and part 2, so be ready for that. But guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, bro, subscribe to his channel, because I have great DC content every day that you don't want to miss. Alright guys, that's the video, and peace out.